what's your opinion on what happens in that fight between Fury and Wilder on October 9th?
Do I really want to speak on it? Do I have to speak on it, Cougar?
You don't. Listen. You haven't got to answer anything you don't want to answer.
Yeah, let's leave it. I'm not really. Whichever one wins. Do the people want to see me fight a winner, or do they want me to fight Fury? I'm happy either way. That's what matters, right? Who I fight after.
Okay, fair.
Those are the words of Anthony Joshua when he was asked about his thoughts on Wilder versus Tyson Fury, and he didn't even want to speak on it. He had like a look of disgust, like that. Like, do I really want to speak on it? I don't really want to speak on it. Do I have to speak on it? And, you know, that is a good sign. Why? Because the more you talk about a particular fight and you having and being in the same weight class, being a rival, being the competitive ticket seller to those two guys, that gives that power. That gives that power by doing so. So by him saying, hey, I think that Wilder will win, or I think that Fury will win, that is now giving that fight more interest because a guy of interest has talked about that fight. See, I think it's all about clout. Clout is the major importance of any fight, anything that you want to sell. You need clout for it. And as long as you have clout, you have buzz, you have people speaking on it, you're going to have people that you're dealing with clout, okay? Anthony Joshua was like, hey, whoever the winner is. Now, this is the thing that got me. He said, do I want to fight the winner, or do people want to see me fight Tyson Fury? Who the hell was he referring to? What people is he referring to? His people? You know, is he going to make a poll like Mayweather did? You want to see me fight Amir Khan, or you want to see me fight Marcos Maidana? You know what I mean? Is he doing that type of thing? Because when you're talking about people, you won't know what the people mean unless you vote or have a poll on what people think. You know? So I would prefer him to, hey, I'll fight the winner. Not I'll fight the winner of Fury, because if Fury loses, why the fuck would you fight him? You know, because, see, at that point, if Wilder goes in there and blows out Fury, Wilder, and Joshua would be, they would all have one loss, but those guys took their loss and they have avenged their loss. So the only two guys on the planet that should matter is Wilder and Joshua. Why? Because they're both two-time champions. They've been beaten and got their belt or belts taken away, and they have avenged their loss and got their belts back. That means Tyson Fury would not have anything else to stand on. Fuck the Ring magazine. Fuck the lineal championship. The belt that you can't see. Fuck that too. Okay? Worry more about what's happening at that point. Okay, so what he said was contradicting. It didn't look like he was like, well, you want to see me fight Fury or the winner, right? Yeah, he said that, but then he said, or Fury. Don't put Fury in it if Fury's not the winner, because Fury has nothing to offer you. Fury does not have the WBC belt anymore, right? He doesn't have anything to sell you. For him saying that, it's just like, well, okay, do you still want me to fight Fury? Yeah, well, look, y'all, I know you and your promoter, you guys wasted a lot of time on Fury. So why would you waste time on fighting the loser? Fight the winner, not the loser. You know? So I didn't like that. I didn't care for that. But I like the idea of him not trying to sell their damn fight, because, hell, Wilder won't even sell his damn fight. He won't even sell his fight because he's trying to compete with Tyson Fury, because he knows he already has his opportunity to avenge his loss. So he's not even trying to sell the damn thing. He's just sitting there like a fucking mute, right? It's weird. We haven't even seen him ever do that. So I hope it works for him again. But still, back to Joshua. Him saying, oh, well, you know, I don't want to speak on it or whatever. Great. But saying, hey, well, I'll fight the winner, I'll fight Fury. I don't like how he threw that damn Fury in there. Because, if Fury hasn't won, if he didn't run through Deontay Wilder again, that would be no use. You know. Now, I will say this. I do understand the history. I know the history between Joshua, Hearn, Finkel, Wilder, Heyman. Okay? I know the history between that shit. And it was all bullshit. But the hardest part that people don't understand, and what ultimately fell everything apart, was those guys don't like each other. That might as well be Reebok and Nike over there. Under Armour and Puma. You know, those are competitive people. They have a totally different platform, totally different countries, totally different damn near everything, right? So the idea of going back into negotiations with Wilder, it's not the most promising thing based on how Wilder's fucking talking. But at the end of the day, those fights have to happen. I just didn't like how he threw Fury in there like Fury would matter after he got his ass whooped. If Fury gets blasted out, right, then this is what could happen. You're worried about fighting Fury, but then Fury will turn around and say, you know what? I want to fight Wilder again. And at that point, it would be interesting to see what route Wilder takes. Because Wilder could be a dick like Teofimo and said, you're not getting another shot. I fought you 3 times. I beat you twice. Because then he'll say I beat you the first time and knocked you out really the first time. Right? And then you cheated me the second time, then I knocked you out the third time. Therefore, you're not getting a shot. Okay, well, if that's the case, who are you going to fight? So, we will see if that transpires. But, you know, or he could say, hey, I'm giving you an opportunity because you gave me one. I gave you my all that old dumb, loyal bullshit on a person that you don't even like. So that's weird too. So we'll see what happens, you know. But the bottom line is, in this video I took from, Joshua ain't trying to give this shit any type of speed, any type of clout, any type of promotion whatsoever. Anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Anthony Joshua's comments or no comments concerning Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, or Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder 3. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.